Hello, welcome to Otaku Underground Radio, episode 2. It's been roughly a week since I did the last one, though I did upload the video podcast late because, I had yet to verify my YouTube channel, so I had to it's weird, it's fucking retarded. You have to verify it when you create the account, but then they want you to verify it again. I thought in the old days, you had, if you wanted to upload longer videos, you had to wait till you had a certain amount of subscribers, or you had a certain amount of videos. I thought it was like that again, but it turns out, oh, I just needed to confirm my fucking account again. The drink of the night, ladies and gentlemen, is what is it? Strawberry Faygo, which is I was watching ICP videos of them on Stern, so I'm like, fuck it, let's go out and get some Faygo. Let's party up in this motherfucker. Oh man. And I was watching them on Howard Stern TV, and it's it was supposed to be a clip of them getting into arguments with bands, and you had Slipknot show up, and it turns out, oh, they didn't have any beef with ICP, they just wanted the exposure. So it's holy fuck, there was a time where Slipknot was smaller than ICP. It's holy fuck, because ICP was kind of an obscure thing, at least for me. I can't even tell you when I first heard about him. I think I had a Wigger cousin, and he had this backyard wrestling game, and I think 2 of the ICP guys are in that game. You also have Tara Patrick's, the porn star, who I think she married Jax from fucking Oz, or was that somebody else? Let me double check. I think Tara Patrick. I think she married Jax from Oz. If you've ever seen Oz, it's a pretty good show. It's not. There isn't a lot of gay rape in that show, because what kept me from watching that show for years was Evan Seinfeld. Yeah, that was Jax from Oz. Yeah, that was his real name. Oh my god, he was in porn. He did porn. He was in The Exorcist with 3 X's in 2006, and he's Daddy, I'm a porn star now in 2007. He was in something called Fuck 2005. It's holy fuck, dude. He was in a bunch of bands, according to this. He was in a band called Biohazard. Bass, I guess. Not bass as in the band, bass as in, wow, cool. Oh, he's not with her anymore. He's with Lupe Fuentes. Oh, this is that fucking... Yeah, Lupe Fuentes is this porn star / pop star. Thought she can get... What a retard. You think you're gonna become a... Oh, she's 33? Then again, that was... Yeah, it used to be you would go on porn sites, and there would be a pop-up for one of her fucking music videos. Jesus Christ. Whatever, the main topic we're gonna go into is Elliot Page. Ellen Page, after a few years of coming out of the closet, is now female to male transgender. And now that she identifies as a male, does that mean she's gonna participate in male political groups and stuff like that? Is she gonna be in MRA now, or a MGTOW, or whatever the fuck? uh, she's gonna stand up for our fellow men and our fellow men's rights. Nope, um, she only cares, like, she's a feminist, so she's still. It's like, this is how you know, like, transgenderism is like not even real to them, because like they say they're men now, but then like they're not with us, they're against us. they're on the LGBTQ team, and like it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Not that I would be okay with like transgenders and like MGTOW and whatever, because like you had like that one I can't remember her name, but she was like a MGTOW for a little bit, and then when it started to become unpopular to be right wing on YouTube, then she went back to being a leftist, and she was pushing like all this, like, it's not gay to be attracted to trannies, guys. It's like, holy fuck. Yeah, like, and there's this whole thing in the I was watching this video by, was it Bummer Drummer or some shit, who's like an incel guy, and now they have this problem in the incel community where like gays and trannies are infiltrating the incel community, trying to turn men gay and shit. Trying to turn the incels gay. It's like, if you can't get a girlfriend, why not just get a boyfriend? Or it's like that one song, that one garbage song called Cherry Lips, where it's like this song where this guy gets his heart broken by this chick, and what does he do? He becomes like a trans. It's like, oh, it's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, at first I was like listening to the song, and I'm like, I must be reading too much into it. So I'm like driving home from work. I'm taking my sister home. We at the time we both worked at the same place, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna play a song, and you're gonna tell me what you think it's about. And I played the Cherry Lip song from Garbage, and she's like, yeah, that was a very weird song. So I wasn't reading too much into it. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this podcast on Elliot Page, I have to be careful because I live in a country where we have hate speech laws. So like, if someone wants to be like, you know, transgender, whatever, my problem is when you go after the other rights of people. And Elliot Page, he's very vocal. He's very vocal about like hating like Christians and shit. It's like the same right. One of the liberal rights that allow you to do whatever the fuck you want, your freedom of expression, also applies to religion. So like you wanting to silence like Christians is also, it's like, you know, it's like it not only is it very like hypocritical, because like, yeah, you're going against like, you know, freedom of speech and shit like that, which, you know, the only reason why you're allowed to do what you do, and why like gay people have been able to get as far as they have in Western society is because of freedom of speech. Now you're going to use that against like other people. It's like, wow, this is why people hate leftists nowadays. Like, I was listening to like a podcast where the guy is not even, I can't even tell you how many podcasts I listen to, which they're not even political, where gay people and transgenders are brought up, and like, yeah, I was for gays, and now it's like, yeah, I think I want to start oppressing them again. Because it's like they're trying, like, they did a thing on Reddit where like some popular, like, what was it, like, I don't know, I was watching KMG's show, and he's like, yeah, some like journalist was like, we should start cis-shaming. So if for people who don't know what cisgender is basically gay people's term for normal fucking people. They want to start cis-shaming us, and like, let's do a little experiment. Let's check out the population of homosexuals in America. I wonder population. Sorry. Because we're gonna see how this will work out for them. I think it's 2%, but we're gonna find out for sure. So Elliot Page, sorry. I'm autistic, people. Give me some leeway. I have a mental illness. Oh, it's 4.5%. So, yeah, so it's only 4.5%. Let's look in Canada. Watch it be higher. Wait a second. 1.7, but this is from 2017, so it's probably higher by now. Huh. Yeah. So yeah, the transgenders want to oppress cisgenders when they're only like 4.5 in US. Okay. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, but the reason why I wanted to talk about Elliot Page is because what nobody is talking about is the David Cage connection. For people who don't know, David Cage is a French video game developer who's done games like, what was it? He did... I'm just gonna Google it. I forget I haven't actually played any of his shitty games. Though I've seen like Let's Plays by two best friends. Let's see what games. Heavy Rain, Fahrenheit 2005. It has a different name. Indigo Prophecy, right. Indigo Prophecy. Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. People only like Detroit Become Human for political reasons, by the way. Because it's pro like BLM. So Ellen Page worked on Beyond Two Souls, and David Cage got Ellen Page because he was a huge fan of her, and like he even had like a fucking he had like a scrapbook of Ellen Page's work in film and shit, and he even had like pictures of fucking what the fuck, this guy's done movies? Holy fuck. No way. He's done movies? Get the fuck out. But they're like CGI. Are they real movies or are they like short films? Get the fuck out of here. No way. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so he had like a scrapbook. He was a huge fan of her. And if you play the game, Beyond Two Souls, there's like 3 scenes in the game where like, she almost gets raped several times, like 3 times to be exact. No, I think one of them is just like she's homeless and like some guy offers her like $10 for a blowjob. So I don't know if I would call that. Was that one of the rape scenes or was that another scene? I can't remember. But like, yeah, there's a scene in the game where she showers, right? And like, she didn't like, give consent to be motion cap naked, right? And like, you don't see her naked in the game ever, right? Any full-on nudity. Hackers hacked the fucking game and found the fucking Ellen Page 3D model, and they found out it was anatomically correct. So you had the nips, the pussy, every fucking thing. And I think that's why she turned lesbian and eventually became, transgender. That's my fucking theory. That she was so... It's like the fucking thing where, like, Jodie Foster, when she, like, found out, like, she was the reason Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK, even though that's not my theory on what happened on why JFK was killed. I think the deep state was involved, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like Jodie Foster finding out Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK because he had a crush on her. Someone promised her him or whatever, like she would, he would become famous and he would get to meet her or whatever the fuck, or some fucking bullshit like that. Was his motivation apparently? I don't know. It's fucking bullshit either way. So I think she was Ellen Page at the time. She's now Elliot. He's Elliot now. Elliot was so grossed out from that shit that he decides, I'm going to be a lesbian now, and then he eventually became transgender. Sorry, I got like something in my throat. Like, oh my god. Well, it's winter, right? Yeah. So that's my theory. You know who I feel super bad now is because you have like, didn't Willie from like Two Best Friends, Super Best Friends, whatever they call themselves, which are defunct now because people are butthurt because of other people's political opinions. Apparently, like Pat was like pro Gamergate and everybody else was anti Gamergate, and like apparently Pat is also slightly right wing, which I don't know if that's true. His reaction to race war being mentioned in the fucking when he was playing Final Fantasy 14 or whatever, that was fucking funny as fuck. Yeah. So like apparently Wooly was had a huge crush on Elliot Page, who was formerly known as Ellen Page. That's how Double Toasted is talking about it. Holy fuck, Donald Trump just put out a new speech called "This may be the most important speech I've ever made." Huh. I'm gonna need to check that out later. Huh. I wonder, is he conceding? Let's check out the comments. Oh fuck. Here we go again. I put together the biggest vote fraud in history of the nation, Joe Biden. That's proof enough for me. That's like that's the top comment. Has like 237 likes. One day the history books will have nothing but praise for this hero. This is history. Heads will roll. This is treason. Okay, I'm guessing from the comments he's not. What a beast! Never fought someone with a gold toilet. He's so awesome at fighting for the regular person. So that's a El Presador fan right there. So yeah, it looks like I don't even need to watch this. It doesn't look like he's going to give up, which thank fucking God, because if he gave up, like the lockdown would probably continue according to my PS4. I love how I went to watch this and immediately like my Wi-Fi went down on my PS4, though my Wi-Fi is still working for my laptop. Though whatever. My PS4 just could be a piece of shit. So, interesting. So he's not giving up. Thank fucking God. Holy fuck. Because it's like they had like trucks show up with shredders capable of destroying machines, destroying Dominion like voting machines, and then there was a raid on the fucking Dominion like server in Frankfurt where there was apparently a firefight between two US forces, one defending the server, one going like Trump's guys going in to collect the fucking server. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like Civil War 2 might actually be a thing, which if it does become a thing, Coach Red Pill said, look up the Spanish Civil War, where, you know, like, you don't even need to be a fucking genius to know if there's like a second Civil War, it's gonna be fucking messy, because it's not gonna be like back in the, like, the first one where it was like North versus South. Like, you have red state, it'll be like state versus state, street versus street. Like, it's gonna be fucked, dude. It's gonna be fucked. And if you thought censorship on the internet was bad, wait till when the Civil War hits, buddy. Holy fuck. If you don't have your VPNs, not that VPNs, I think, do anything. Like, you think they would push VPNs this hard on everybody if the CIA or whatever didn't have backdoors into this shit? There's a reason why I heard like the Russian intelligence people still use typewriters. They don't even type their shit up on computers. They went back to fucking using typewriters. That's how, like, compromisable every fucking thing connected to the internet is. Not even just to the internet, fucking computers. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, but we went off topic. So this was supposed to be mentioned earlier down by the line, but like, I was watching El Presador's like live stream, and like, he mentioned that he's not working right now, and that he is on welfare, and there's no point getting a job right now because of COVID. So, I mean, I disagree with that, but then like, I don't have a job right now either, so it's like, who am I to talk shit? But like, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. It's like, whatever, because he's like, El Presador seems like one of those guys where he needs to work. So if he's not working, like, you know, it's like he's still being productive with his time and shit. So like, you know, like, he has such a huge audience, can't he just fucking, like, he must be making money on fucking streaming like Twitch and shit, right? Because he's doing like live streams on Twitch where he's playing like Call of Duty and shit, which I'm not getting the new Call of Duty because I only play what the fuck. I'm just looking at my recommendations, and I'm like getting recommended this video called The Ugly Side of Beauty by like this channel called the Cinema Cartography, and it's like, on the thumbnail is like this Asian dude sucking on this like Asian woman's titty, and there's like, you know, some kind of tarp over them, like, so you can't see her like, she's covering her one tit, and like the other guy's like sucking on her what the fuck? How? It's like Mr. Deadman's video got taken down for showing fucking cleavage, and like, this is okay? It's like, dude, like, you can see the guy sucking on the girl's titty. Oh well. Which that chick is like, looks a little too old to be, you know, having fellas suck on her titties, but whatever. Yeah, so I've been playing, let's go on the next topic. So I've been playing, sorry, what was it again? Trials of Mana, which, this isn't my first Mana game. Like, the first Mana game I ever played was like Secret of Mana. Then I tried Sword of Mana for the GBA, GBA, which I didn't play that. I didn't play it a lot because I got lost. In the Secret of Mana, I couldn't even find the sword or whatever the fuck you're supposed to do. But I was able to find the sword really quick in the fucking remake. Which, I don't know, I don't like the Secret of Mana remake. I kind of regret buying it because the art style, it doesn't have the iconic art style from the series, which they do kind of in Trials of Mana. and like the art style just looks so fucking shitty. And I don't know. It's like I don't know what else to say. It's like I don't like the art style. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if I beat this game and I'm still in the mood, I'll try playing Secret of Mana, the remake again. But yeah, which I am liking Trials of Mana. The gameplay, it's like it's Dark Souls-esque, but not, you know, not. It's better to say it's character action. It's like character action gameplay, though. Like there's no block. You can only press like square to dodge and shit, and like you're like attacking with either circle or triangle. Triangle is like the heavy attack. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like it's one of those games though where you have to beat it like a second time or like multiple times, because you have like you can pick your like main character and then you can pick 2 other characters from the character lineup that you can have in your party, and then like you play through their stories, right? So I picked what's his name? Duran, Angela, and what's her name? Catherine? Or Charlotte, because Charlotte is supposed to be the healer. So like it seems like any let's play of this game that you're gonna do, or playthrough I should say, you're gonna need to bring her along, which there's no other second fucking healer, so that sucks. So despite the fact there's 6 characters in total, I'm probably gonna have to play the game 3 times to get everybody's fucking story, because am I gonna go through the game with the other characters and like I'm not gonna have a healer in my party? That's gonna be fucking really smart. Though like the healer, the healing is not that like effective really. Like I've been mostly just relying on items, which the items heal a lot. But then again, when there might be a point where like the healing items are too like shitty and you have too much health, so it's like the healing might be an important factor by then. So like I don't know. I don't want to say you can probably go through the game without having the healer in your party, the one healer. But yeah, they should have made at least 2 of them, 2 of the characters healers, so you can like, you know, go through the game like, so you only have to beat the game like twice. And now it's like to play on the safe side, you would almost have to go with 3 times, which, you know, kind of sucks. Hopefully the game is short, but yeah. So it's like I'm fine with you want to go like with the Romancing Saga route, where you make the game like, you know, play like, you know, you give someone reason to play the game multiple times. But yeah, it's like I don't know, like would have been nice if another character was. What am I fucking doing? I'm putting like Romancing Saga into the fucking search engine. It's like, god damn it. I do that all the time, where I'll be like working on something and I'll be like talking or whatever, and then I'll like write down the thing I'm talking about when I'm supposed to be like writing something else. It's like, god fucking damn it. PS4. How long to beat? Let's look this shit up. I think it's like 40 hours. Oh, 30 hours. So that's like, yeah, that's cool. So like basically, you know, if you, yeah, I might just say fuck it, and like when I play the game the second time around, I'll try the other characters to see how far I can get with those other characters, because that would be like a 60-hour playthrough, and that's like, you know, that, yeah, like 60 hours. I don't feel like playing like a game like 100 hours. The only games that should be the only franchises to me that are allowed to be like 100 hours are like Final Fantasy and Persona and maybe Suikoden. But other than that, no other franchise, in my opinion, deserve to have a fucking longer than 60-hour playthrough. I'm looking at you, Trials of fucking, not Trials of Mana. What the fuck is it called? Tales of series. Took me to beat my first Tales of game. It took me like over like 80 hours or some shit. It's like holy fuck, dude. Like game franchises that crank out games every 2 fucking years shouldn't be longer than 40 hours, in my fucking opinion. But no, it's like 70 fucking hours. I have so many Tales of games I need to fucking beat, and like I just don't, I can't like fucking motivate myself to play because it's like 70 fucking hours. It's like holy fuck, just to beat one fucking game. Apparently they'll say it takes 50 fucking, it only takes 50 hours, maybe the second time around for you, but like fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Like I hate the Tales of franchise. I only got into it because one of my favorite anime reviewers, which is Mecha Slash, which by the way, like, why did you name yourself after Transformers Rule 34? But it was supposed to be like a reference to mecha anime because he's a fan of mecha anime, but the only mecha anime I ever hear him talk about on his YouTube channel is like Gundam Seed Destiny or some shit. But yeah, he's this African American fellow who likes to talk about Kamen Rider and like shonen anime. Which, like, I don't know, his videos are very funny, but like, yeah, like, you know, it's kind of a good thing he doesn't make videos anymore, because if he did, it would just be Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter that, and it's like, holy fuck, I don't want to deal with that shit. Well, let's see if he's uploaded any recent videos. His fucking, like, whenever he talks about, like, by the way, of the big three, which that's a reference to, the top shonen anime at the time, which was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. His favorite is Bleach, by the way. Which Bleach, I wouldn't have a huge problem with, but it's like Bleach kinda, it repeats itself so often. It's like, dude, like, it's, the only thing Bleach has going for it is its rule of cool. Which, I don't, do I need to explain what rule of cool is? Mecha Slash. Hopefully I won't get Russian Transformers porn again. When was the last time this guy put out videos? Oh yeah, my shit's muted, so. Holy fuck, he hasn't uploaded anything in 3 years. Holy shit, dude. Is this guy dead? Like, holy shit, 3 years? It didn't feel like it's been that long since I've seen this shit. But yeah, 3 years. Holy fuck. His last video was him talking about Fate Stay Night's Heaven's Feel light novel shit. Not light novel, it's a visual novel. Which, yeah, Fate Stay Night's one of those animes where, well, it's one of those manga, or not manga, but franchises where it has a really fucking cool premise, but then it's like, it's ruined by, because all they do is like talk about romance. It's like romance. It's like a harem anime. So it's like, why do you have this cool premise when you're not gonna do anything with it? And like, I really hate that they'll take, like, for people who don't know what Fate Stay Night is. Fate Stay Night is, the premise is basically every like couple years or 100 years or whatever, a bunch of sorcerers get together and have a fight to the death. So it's like battle royale, and they get to all summon a servant based on the different classes. Like the classes are like saber, archer, wasn't emperor one, emperor, fuck, I can't remember. Wasn't there like spellcaster or some shit? I don't know. there was like Beast Tamer. I can't remember the different classes, but the servants that they would summon were all historical figures. So you had like people like Hercules, Sasaki Kojiro from Vagabond, who's like a famous assassin. You had like King Arthur, which I thought King Arthur, because like they hide their identities, so people don't know what they're, you know, what they're like about or what kind of powers they have. I thought she was gonna turn out to be like fucking Joan of Arc or something, right? Turns out she's fucking Saber is King Arthur. It's like King Arthur, one, was never real. The real guy was a Welsh general called Artorius, and second, he was a fucking man. So like they do this thing where they'll fucking they'll gender bend characters, and it's like, why the fuck? Because there are like, I guess they do that because there's not enough famous female warriors, and they need like the harem. Because like besides from like Joan of Arc, like what other famous like fucking like female warriors are there? Like you have like that one female pirate, I forget her fucking name. Was it Anne something? I don't fucking know, dude. Taking a sip of my Fago. But yeah, like Fate Stay Night, fucking, I don't know. The music's good, but then I don't know it. And there's also a lolly chick, which is fucking creepy as fuck. Oh, I hate Fate. It has such a cool premise, but it's ruined by degeneracy. Like there's like that Yubo Blast manga I read. That's the thing. Like that's the thing. I want to keep reading manga, right? But it's like, dude, like the degeneracy is fucking like ruined everything. Like every fucking, like, what was it? Like I was like almost like every manga I was currently reading had like a fucking lolly character, so I was like, fuck this. Like in Seven Deadly Sins, like one of the characters, Ban, who like you read his backstory and he was in love with this fucking fairy girl, and like she looks like a little girl. It's like, what the fuck? I stopped reading the series after that. What was the next? Oh, I was supposed to talk about manga I was reading. Manga I was reading was Kengan Omega and Record Ragnarok. I stopped reading them for a while so I can let the chapters build up, and really enjoyed the latest like dozen chapters of each series. Though I'm kind of pissed at Record Ragnarok because in like I had like what, a dozen chapters each or some shit, like 10 or whatever. So in the Kengan Omega, which they're both like fighting manga, by the way, Kengan Omega, I got to see 3 fights, right? While in Record Ragnarok, they're still on the same fucking fight. It's like, dude, can you not? I know there's only so many matches in this manga, Record Ragnarok, but it's like, do you have to drag it out that fucking long? It's like we're still stuck on the fucking Shiva and fucking Raiden fight. When like in like Kengan Omega, we had what? Julius Reinhold, the bodybuilder, versus the Mori guy from Purgatory. You had the Misasa versus the traitor Fang of Mitsudo that was working for Purgatory, which his martial art was Kinkat Silat, which is famous from, which is like an Indonesian martial art, but like it's famous now because that's the martial art the main guy uses in like the Raid movies. So like it was really cool to see Kinkat Silat, if I'm pronouncing that right, in like Kengan Ashura. Though the way they described it, like it's a martial art that like heavily relies on blocks and parries and using like it's a martial art that heavily relies on elbows and shit. Where like, and that where in the the movies, it makes it look like it's very fast-paced martial art that relies on like heavy punches. Like they described it as like a soft martial art, like kind of like a passive, like a defensive martial art where you're like relying on blocks and shit and you're countering. Where like if you watch the movies, it doesn't look like a very passive martial art. Like it looks like doesn't look soft at all. It looks like a very hard martial because he's constantly like throwing punches. He's constantly on the attack, right? But like, yeah, it's like I don't know, dude. I'm just saying it was cool. And then like you had the fight with Ryuki versus the Mongolian wrestler guy. I can't remember his name. He was nicknamed the Hawk of Ordo, where he was a grappler, and he had this special move called what was it called? Bird's Eye View, where he can like predict what the other fighter is going to do, making like Ryuki's fighting style useless. Which Ryuki's fighting style is like heavily it's heavily like reliant on sneak attacks, which is like I don't know on the Kengan like association's lineup. I don't know why the fuck you would have like a fighter with that fighting style on your lineup, because they can just watch his previous like fights and know what his fucking moves. So like once you know, because it's a martial art that's supposed to be for killing people, right? So obviously it's sneak attacks, and once you know the sneak attack moves, it's not going to be as effective, right? They even point this out in the manga. So why the fuck you would have him on the team? It's like obviously for no other reasons than like for plot reasons, which I don't know. I think having Ryuki on the team is fucking stupid. But then again, I guess he's supposed to be the main character, even though on the white-haired spiky, the white-haired spike, the spiky-haired white dude, he's Asian. Fuck the guy with the spiky white hair is supposed to be the main character, but you don't hardly ever see him fucking fight. It sucks. And then like it turns out the one guy was what was his name? I can't remember. Tokita Oma or some shit. Like he turned out to be alive the entire time. So that sucks. But apparently he can use the advanced stage whenever he wants, because he learned from the Kira clan how to do it, because they have a very similar state where they can use it whenever they want it, and they don't have to worry about their lives being shortened, which is cool. Even though people hate the advanced stage because it reminds them of, like a transformation, like in Dragon Ball Z, which like all shonen series need to have a transformation power up. Okay, it looks fucking cool, and then they can sell toys. All right. Yeah, but I don't know. I would say I'm probably, if I were to recommend either Kengan Omega or Ragnarok, I would probably recommend Kengan Omega. Though like Kengan Omega is a sequel to Kengan Ashura, so read Kengan Ashura first. Though Kengan Ashura art style is kind of shitty at first, but then it gets better. So just letting you know. Alright, now to my final topic, and Cyberpunk 2077 and Jim Sterling. So like Jim Sterling made a video where he spurred out on people getting angry at CD Projekt Red because they delayed their game. Keep in mind the first fucking trailer for this game. Let's look it up. Cyberpunk 2077. Trailer. I want to see the original trailer. Fuck. Cocksucker. Original trailer. They're not showing me the original one. That was like super cool. That implied you were gonna play as a member of Psycho Squad. Teaser trailer. So the original teaser trailer for Cyberpunk 2077 was from 7 fucking years ago. So this game's been in development for, well, let's be real, it probably wasn't in development till after Witcher 3 got released. But still, like, from our perspective, this game has been in development for 7 fucking years. Like, this isn't a fucking Final Fantasy game where, like, we expect it to take a decade for it to fucking come out. Okay, this is a Western release, right? And they fucking butchered the game from what it was originally supposed to be. Because we were supposed to originally get, you know, third-person cutscenes, third-person mode, and now we're not getting third-person mode. We're not getting third-person cutscenes, which, in all the trailers that were leading up to, like, you know, this game, I think they changed it now, but, like, it was all, like 3D person, very cinematic trailers. Now we're not going to get that when we get the final game. It's going to be like Deus Ex over it. Oh, no, wait. Deus Ex has third-person cutscenes. Some of the cutscenes, yes, are in first person, but there are cutscenes where there are third person, are they not? I don't know, it's been a while since I played, like, Deus Ex. The fucking Deus Ex is not even that cyberpunk. Like, it tries to be, but I don't know. It doesn't have the aesthetic. Where this game does get the cyberpunk aesthetic down, which I still think Cyberpunk 2070, though they cut to, you know, the outraged mob and they had to butcher a lot of shit, I think it still will be a good game. It's just, I'm just mourning over the fact of what kind of game it could have been, right? I don't know, maybe when if they do make a sequel, they'll fix it. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of want them to make, like, another fantasy RPG. Not even set in The Witcher, just fucking adapt another book series, or just, you know, make up your own shit. Fuck it. Hell, fucking, why does it have to be fantasy? Just make a historical RPG. I would love, with Fire and Sword RPG. That would be nice. Which is a book series by, famous Polish author, what's his name? Andre something. I can't remember. I'm not going to Google it. Fuck it. Yep. So yeah, so this game is supposed to come out December 10th. I feel like if they don't announce something in like next couple days, it'll probably come out. But there was that when the Duke Nukem Forever did, like, on the day it was supposed to be released originally by Gearbox, they did put out like a video saying, yeah, it's delayed. They waited till the last fucking minute to announce to everybody, yeah, it's delayed, sorry about that. It's like, you fucking assholes. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I don't know, Jim Sterling has been acting like a fucking retard. Like, he's like very he's taking his communist values and putting, like, you know, just like, what was the word? Oh my god. Whatever, he's trying to apply it to, like, the games industry. It's like, oh my god, like, you're a fucking retard, dude. Like, I don't know, like, how many hours, like, the game developers have to work a day, but I know it's a very competitive industry, so, like, they could just say, fuck it, fire people and just hire people, or they could outsource shit. It's like, I don't fucking know, but it's like, I don't know, it's just bitching about crunch and shit, it's just retarded. Though, like, Do I hate it when I'm at work and I have to work, you know, overtime and shit? Fucking yes, but like, and like, yeah, and what, they don't get overtime was one of the fucking problems? I don't really fucking know, dude. All I know is a very competitive field, so of course, you know, you're gonna have like, if these people bitch and complain, they're gonna get replaced with other people who will do the work. So, you know, bitching about this and that, it's fucking pointless. Because like, even like, you're not gonna get like unions. Well, there probably are fucking unions in the video game industry, but like, it's kind of retarded to bitch about like they're underpaid and fucking shit when they could just fire the fucking people and just hire other people, dude. As far as I know from other people, it's a very competitive field. Like a lot of entertainment industries are. So yeah, I don't know. I almost don't want this game to come out this year. Just so I could just see like Jim Sterling cope and rage more at people when they like point and laugh at him. It's like, haha, it was delayed again. But yeah, like, I don't know, dude. I would almost be okay if they delayed the game and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna. I would be almost okay if they delayed the game for another 3 months just for them to like add in the fucking 3D mode, because I don't like playing first-person RPGs. To be fucking honest, like, if I want to play a first-person game, like, I would play Call of Duty, and I only play, and like, those Call of Duty games are like, what, take like less than 10 hours to beat the game or whatever, right? It's not like with RPGs, it's like, what, 50, 60 hours? I want to play the 50, 60 hours in like first-person mode. Like, oh my god. Like, I don't know, dude. It's I am looking forward to the game. I just hope that it just, you know, I know it will be a good game. I'm hoping there's not too much like SJW shit, but like, hopefully you can ignore it like you can kind of, and like, no, you can't really ignore that shit in genre. Because you have like gay protesters coming up to you, it's like, oh, they're oppressing us. It's like, get the fuck out of my way, I'm the Pathfinder, bitch. But you can't do, no, that wasn't one of the options. There's no renegade mode in that game, I don't think. Yeah, so yeah, I'm running out of shit to say. This will probably be the end of the podcast. I was supposed to talk about other shit. Yeah, we're not. I know I said I was gonna talk about David Lynch, but I'm gonna wait till I have like a week where I'm not like doing a monthly reviews where I can like just binge watch a couple of his movies, and then I'll do a podcast talking about him and like Twin Peaks. All right, peace.